Hey everyone, it is me, Alex, and it is wonderful to, formally meet you. If you hear any noise in the background, it is probably my son playing his games. Um, Here's a Q&A. Don't necessarily know how to go about this. I was thinking of doing a live, because I know I don't necessarily have to do a face reveal, but stage fright is a huge thing. And at least with, a video recording, I know people will see it eventually rather than me staring at the zero people watching, because anxiety is a real thing. Sorry. Because anxiety is a real thing. So, Paisley, I hope that's how you pronounce the name. They have been amazing and has sent a bunch of questions, but before we get to that, I will say basic things about myself. Again, my name is Alex. I am 29, going on 30. Not really ashamed of saying my age. I turned 30 in December 23rd. Woo, my birthday's coming up. I have my 5-year-old playing crazy games in the background. And I am female. Well, born female. Gender is weird nowadays, but I've always seen myself as more masculine, hence why I started off my channel with more, masculine audios. That's where I tend to go to, where I feel the most comfortable at. So I would say I am gender fluid, leaning towards masculine. My pronouns can be she, he, they. I lean mostly towards she and he. I have a humongous family, being the 8th child out of 9 kids. And I think that's as basic as I can go without going into crazy territory. So how about we get to these questions that I have been given. Thank you again, Paisley K. I'll put your name and your little picture here. Thank you so much again. You are an awesome person for always commenting and interacting with me and just being a sweetheart. And I hope everything good comes your way. To start off with your questions, what's my favorite audio? In general, I like a lot of my audios. I feel like I did a lot of work for each and every one of them. But my favorites have to be during Yandere month. Looking through my videos as we speak. Which one? Yandere Boyfriend Wants to Make You Happy. That one was a favorite, I will have to admit. Girlfriend Stands Up to Her Family was very cathartic, so I clearly love that one, and so did all of you. Over 20,000 views. You guys are great. And meeting over manga was fun, for the simple fact that I got to fangirl about, sorry, my voice is all over the place. I get to fangirl over my favorite manga. Oh yeah, I like anime and manga too. They're something else for you. I like my spicy audios. I don't know if anyone else really likes it. No one comments on them. No. But, yeah, I would say if I really had to pick and choose, Something Special is cute because, wedding jitters, that was really cute. But the main one I like was Yandere Boyfriend Wants to Make You Happy. I had liked that one a whole lot. Do I ever read in my spare time? If so, what is one of my favorite books I've read? Awesome question. I read manga. I like anime. I read a bunch of, I don't know if it's pronounced yao or yaoi. For the whole of my life, I've said yaoi, but that's been my aesthetic forever. In terms of normal books, I have read Lincoln Rhyme. I'll put a picture because I don't remember the author's name, but I really want the whole series of it because it's amazing. I have read Bone Collector, and I am currently reading Skin Collector. I want all the Lincoln Rhyme books. It is amazing. And then there are Goosebump books. R.L. Stein. I am collecting all the Choose Your Own Adventure books because I'm obsessed with them and it brings me nostalgic feelings and I love it. And there is a book called Girl in the Well. I'll also put a picture of that up here. And I also have, excuse me, and I also have its sequel, but I'm scared to read the sequel because I really like the first book and I'm scared that the second book is going to ruin the whole experience. So there is that. Next, what made you start making audios? Do I like the process of writing scripts or actually doing the audio more? I hate writing scripts. I love writing. I actually want to become a romance writer. One of the characters that I'm going to be introducing you guys to, named Taylor, I actually have a story coming up. Well, not coming up, but I'm planning out a story for him and his other love interest, which you'll meet one of them because his other love interest, because he's part of a throuple, a poly relationship. That's not my character, so I do not think I can portray her as well as, her actual creator. So you'll probably meet his other love interest. His name is Trent. But other than that, yeah. I love writing, but I hate writing scripts. When I first started planning out my YouTube channel, I thought, let's write scripts and write a whole bunch of them. And I realized that was a lot more tedious than I wanted it to be. So I said, fuck it. I'm not doing that anymore. And all the audios that you see on my channel have just been freeform. I just spoke whatever was on my mind, and there it is. Which is kind of why they're so long. I just kind of ramble on and on. I roleplay a lot with two really awesome, amazing friends. So just picking a character and, having a basic idea and running along with it is just kind of what I've always done, even from a young age. So doing this wasn't the hardest thing. It was getting up the courage to upload it to the internet. So I guess doing the audio, I like a lot more. I hate the process of writing scripts. The fact that I have to do that now, because everything I'm doing with Taylor and the other characters I want to introduce you to, is annoying. But I guess we'll see if I'll still have to do that eventually. And then you asked me questions about what I like to do with my son. Well, besides listening to him ramble, I like doing anything with him, really. Most of the time, I have back problems and I get bad migraines, so I can't really play with him too much. But when I can play with him, it is awesome and amazing, and we do just about everything together. He likes showing me what he plays on with his tablet. He's into rhythm games, which is great because I like rhythm games. So sometimes he'll watch me play it on my console, or he'll make me help him with a certain level on his tablet. And we get to just jam out and be dumb and silly together. And I love that for him. Watching him grow up has been a blessing. I'm not going to ramble on and on about my kid because honestly, it's been hell, if I want to be honest, when it comes to raising a child, and I don't recommend having one at all. But I mean, that's just the truth about it. No one really wants to talk about the craziness about raising a kid. I mean, if you can do it, you can do it. I envy you. You are strong. But I wasn't. But things are a lot better, and he's an amazing kid. And honestly, I can't wait to just continue to watch him grow. But again, to answer the question, everything. I just love hanging out with the little nutcase. Let's see. What was the other questions? Let's see. Here it is. Did people ever comment about your voice and that made you want to put your voice to use, or was it something else entirely? No one's really commented on my voice. I've had plenty of lovely comments now that I have my audios up and about on the internet for everyone to hear and see. That some people like my voice, which is such a compliment. Thank you so much for those who have mentioned it and who have said it. When it came to at least what I assume is my more masculine voice, what I try to portray it as anyway, it helps the small dysphoria that I do have. I've always been able to do that. Even when I was younger playing with dolls, my friend and I, an old friend of mine, we would play Dragon Ball Z, and I would always be Gohan. Screw being Videl or any other girl or even an OC, I was Gohan or Trunks. So I was always playing the guy characters, and it just became a natural thing. Even in the role plays I do with my two current friends, I have a lot more male characters than I do female characters. I mean, I gender bend everyone every so often because that's always fun to do. But I have more male characters than female characters. But in terms of something else entirely, yeah. I got a lot of inspiration from a lot of different people, which I will definitely post up here. Like Anigomi, Codlin Audio, YSF, Jin Audio, Yuzuya, I believe this person's name is. I might be butchering the name. If so, I am so sorry. But oh my god, I'm obsessed with this person right now. I said Anigomi. Yagami Yato. I think that's all that I'm currently listening to right now. But I recommend all of these amazing people. Oh, there are more. There's one more person. Hime something. She does amazing yandere audios. I think her name is Hime something. I'll post up her name. But like her yandere audios are really good. I love it. But they're my inspiration, if nothing else. Favorite BTS song? Oh, that's a hard one. I guess just to get the nerd out, I am OT7 all the way. Ooh, I was going to say my bias is Taeyang and my bias wrecker is Suga, but that has changed over the years. And my bias is Suga and my bias wrecker is Taeyang. But OT7 all the way. I actually have I actually have a YouTube channel where I make BTS imagines. So if someone is interested in looking at that, I will put the link down for you. But if you're not going to ask, I'm not going to put it. I'm not ashamed of it, but I don't want to bombard people who aren't interested in it, a bunch of BTS stuff if, they're here for my audios, So if that's what you're interested in, you can ask. I'll send you the link. If not, no worries. But in terms of favorite, Mic Drop. I love Mic Drop. I can jam to that every day. 0 O'Clock, because the vocal line is... I love 0 O'Clock Lights. It's a Japanese song that they've done. And I like their Japanese music because I could sing that better than the Korean music. Their English has gotten so much better, though. I'm so proud of them, especially Jungkook. Love it. Winter Bear Scenery because V. And Ego from J-Hope. I love that one so much. Shadow from Suga. All Case Legit, personally, even if you're not a BTS fan, I mean, if you're against it, you're against it. To each their own. But I recommend just looking at their music videos just for the aesthetic, because I find all of their music videos to be very beautiful and it tells a story. If you just like looking at something visually, I just recommend them in general. And honestly, if you can watch sub anime, you can look at a music video and listen and look at the subtitles. I'm just saying. Save Me is also one that I like. Save Me and I'm Fine. I actually have a tattoo that has that. I'm thinking of getting 0 O'Clock on my wrist to look at it like as if it's a watch, because I'm stupid like that. That's the plan anyway. I don't know if I'm going to do it because tattoos hurt. But those are my favorites. Favorite holiday? I don't really have a favorite holiday. My birthday is coming up before Christmas, so woo for me. But any holiday is cool now that I have my tiny little nugget, because I just want to teach him all the things, you know? Would I want to make audios to stay as a hobby or to turn into a job? I've been very upfront about wanting to be monetized and to gain monetary funding. Was that a sentence? From the beginning. I do have a Ko-fi if anybody wants to, donate. And I am thinking of doing a Patreon so I can branch out a little more in my spicy audios or other things. Excuse me. But other than that, I would like to make this as a job, if not my writing, whenever that happens. I do get burnt out very easily once a hobby of mine becomes real. Like, it's not just a hobby anymore, it's a job. Like, I have to do it. It's not just for fun anymore or whenever I want to. I do get burnt out easily. But I would like to make, this a job if I can. Or at least a hobby that could make me money every so often. Because I would like to stay home more, just so I can be with my kid a little more. And to just make his life better more than anything else. Because, money's hard, money's tight. But I do everything that I can for him. But I would indeed like to make this something that, I can get some monetary gains. We're so close to getting monetized. I'm excited for that. But those were all of your questions. Thank you very much for them. And unless someone else have other questions to say, this is pretty much the end of the Q&A. You guys are awesome. I love you all. I'm very blessed to know all of you. I do have to hurry up. You don't hear it, but my child is calling for me. And the last thing I need is for him to start banging on the walls to get my attention or to run into the room. But thank you all so much. New audio is coming soon. And Taylor, probably a poll to see what you guys will want, but Taylor will be coming soon. Hopefully. Regardless of the fact that I would like art before I post him up, I do want to show him to you guys, but we shall see. But for now, thank you so much. Thank you for listening, and I hope to see you soon. Bye, guys.